Thibaut Courtois, David De Gea, Gianluigi Donnarumma, three of the best young keepers in the game today. But waiting in the wings is a new generation. Christian football. Abba Lafont. Predrag Koivic. Young players already making their mark on the game of football, or widely regarded as the best of the next generation. But rumors abound of a player in a country without a football tradition of its own. And this player's name is, and I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Hey G, can I get a little help here?
长城守门员
I'm sorry?
长城守门员
Okay, G, that's a bit different.
It's my accent.
Ah, got it.
Didn't you live in Taiwan when you were young?
Well, I did. My dad was stationed there, but that was 40-something years ago.
Wasn't Mandarin your first language?
Well, technically, but I was 2 and we moved when I was almost 4. I didn't speak it since. Unless you count me ordering Chinese food.
No, saying Szechuan beef and Hunan chicken does not count.
I didn't think so. Well, I appreciate the help, G. Thank you.
Sure.
Hey, quick question for you. Any word on when Thames FC is starting?
Soon.
Are you sure about that? Because
Soon.
I appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to the FC Thames.
I said soon.
Okay, I got it. Thanks, G.
Bye.
Is it me or is she a bit snippy today? This keeps up, I may just have to go to Alexa.
What?
Oh, nothing. I swear, nothing. Chongcheng Shumenyuan. I'm going to butcher that more times than I care to remember if I keep trying to say that. So I am just going to call him Yuan for now. As you can see, he is already a fairly good goalie. The skin I have, if you have the editor turned on, will show you hidden attributes. He has a current ability of 80 and a potential ability of 199. For his starting attributes, I went and looked at about 20 keepers who are in that 80 to 100 range on current ability and used their numbers, +1, -1, -2 in some areas. You know, I want him to be good, but I don't want him to be dominant at this young age. The other thing I wanted to show you was the team he was on. Hangzhou Greentown Football Club is in the second tier of Chinese football, the Chinese Jia League. They are secure in their finances. I chose them because they are average in training facilities, average in youth facilities. They have adequate junior coaching, and they have well-established youth recruitment. Now, the one thing to take into consideration here with the Jia League is they have a schedule that is contrary to most European leagues, if not all the European leagues. They start in March, and they end in October. So we started this at the beginning of the Chinese preseason. My plan is to holiday until the 23rd of October, see where everything stands. We'll keep doing that for a couple years up until he moves. Now, I've tested this out a couple times previously, and it usually takes 2 to 3 seasons for him to go somewhere. The question is, where is he going to go? These are the leagues I have loaded. A lot of the better second-tier leagues are included here. All the big nations, first and second, and in some cases, lower division leagues are included here. The database is pretty big at 82,000 players, so I think there's a decent opportunity for him to move. However, as we all know, the Chinese Super League also has a lot of owners who have nothing but spare time and a large blank checkbook, and it's entirely possible he could stay there as well, especially with the rules that Chinese clubs have to start a Chinese keeper in goal. So, with that in mind, we are going to holiday until October 24th, 2017. Back in a few. Well, we went about 2 weeks past the October 24th date, which is fine. This is the off-season for the Chinese leagues. Most players are either on vacation or they're on international duty. It looks like Yuan is on international duty. Well, let's go check it out. Well, we can see right away he's improved a little bit. Looks like he got 18 appearances. He allowed 26 goals, had 2 shutouts, 8 save tips, 22 parried saves, 14 saves held, 6.69 rating. He is on the under-23 Asian national champion team. Did okay in his FA Cup matches. 7.8 rating there. Had 1 player of the match. Let's go back and check something out here. Greentown finished solid mid-table in 8th place. 10 wins, 12 draws, 8 losses. The other thing we can notice is that his value has gone up and he has a new contract. Let's see if we can get any more details on that. He went from, I believe it was 75 pounds a week to 150 pounds a week. A little bit higher appearance fee, shutout bonus, unused substitute fee. That's pretty standard. No interest in him yet from any other clubs. I suspect he's going to have to get some more playing time in order for that to happen. So what we are going to do is go on vacation again for another year. I'm just going to go 365 days. And we will come back and see how Yuan is doing then. All right, so it's been a year. Let's see what has happened. Ooh, this is interesting. He has moved to Shangang. 1.7K a week salary. Looks like 3 appearances for the senior team. How much did he go for? 350K. So he was doing really well at Hangzhou. In 14 appearances, he allowed 13 goals and had 5 shutouts for a 7.11 rating. And then at Shangang, he had 9 appearances, allowed 7 goals. Shangang, for people who don't know, is probably one of the richest, if not the richest clubs in China. This could be interesting. He could be here a while if he wants to be. The big question is now, he is on the international scene and is probably going to get his name out and about more. We can see he's improved a little bit more. He's up to 111 current ability. Let's see how he compares as to 2 years ago. So as we can see here, he's gone up in almost every category. Aerial reach, command of area, communication have all increased. Eccentricity has stayed the same. First touch has gone up by 1. Handling, kicking, one-on-ones, passing, and reflexes have all gone up. Rushing out and tendency to punch have stayed the same. I don't know that those will change too much unless he gets some coaching or tutoring. Throwing has gone up. His aggression stayed the same. His anticipation's gone up. Bravery, composure, concentration, decisions. Probably be easier to say what hasn't gone up at the end of the day. But he's definitely making progress. So what we're going to do is go forward another calendar year and see what happens. Back in a few. So another year has gone by. Let's see where Yang has ended up. He's still at Shangang. He's made 17 appearances for the national team. His stats have gone up quite a bit. His now current ability is 124. And he had a really good season. In 26 games for Shangang, he allowed 19 goals, 10 shutouts, 4 Player of the Match awards, a 7.33 rating. In the Champions League, in the FA Cup, he was also pretty good. I take that back. In the FA Cup, he wasn't so brilliant. He was only a 6.47 in the FA Cup. 7.08 in the FIFA World Cup qualifications. Well, let's check something out here. Yeah, nobody asking around for him. Well, £7,000 a week until December of 2021. It's a long-term contract. A £51 million release clause. Okay. Well, that is definitely interesting. I think what we're going to do is go another year and see where Yang is. I suspect he'll probably be at Shangang again, but I would also expect with his performances in the Cups and his ability going up as it is, that some of the teams with a worldwide scouting network will come looking. So let's give it another year, and we will be back. So we've still got about a month to go until the October 24th deadline, but I wanted to point this out because I saw it scroll by in the feed. I think it looks promising for him. We will have to wait and see if anyone else thinks the same way. Well, we know from the announcement a month ago that Yuan is still at Shanghai. So the question is, with all the press he's been getting, are there any offers being made for him? Let us go see. Still at Shangang, 30 appearances, got a raise, 16.75K a week. His current ability is now 133. In 21 games and 1 appearance off the bench, he allowed 20 goals. He had 6 shutouts. He had 4 players of the match for a 7.19 rating in the Ping'an Chinese Football League. Didn't do so well in the Champions League for him. 6 appearances, 10 goals allowed, only 1 shutout. 2 shutouts in the Chinese FA Cup, 7.90 rating. He was the Olympic Games goalie for the Chinese team. 6 appearances, 9 goals allowed. 7.47 rating. Let's check this out real quick. Belgium beat the USA. And they lost to Spain. Yeah, this is kind of the year where things will probably start happening. The international eyes that are watching him play now, especially in a venue like the Olympics, hopefully will get him some offers, or it will force Shangang to step up, as it were. Where am I? I want to go here to transfer. Nope, he's still got the minimum release fee. He's still got no offers so far. That's interesting, I would think. So, I think what we'll do is do one more year, and then we will see what happens. His contract is going to be up at the end of next year. So we will go forward one more year and see what happens. Well, as you can see, another year has gone by. So let us take a look and see where Yuan is. He's still at Shangang. Oh, wow. He had a really good season. His current ability is up to 139. 39K a week. 40 appearances for the Chinese national team. Looks like he signed a new contract. And his value is up to £8 million. He had a very good year. Look at this. 29 appearances, 18 goals allowed, 17 shutouts for 7.35 rating. 7.19 in the Champions League. So in 43 competitions, he allowed 31 goals and had 25 shutouts. That is remarkable. Let's check the Champions League out here real quick. Looks like they got to the second round of the Asian Champions League. They lost on aggregate to Ulsan Hyundai. Let us check one more thing out. Still no interest from other teams. That's kind of interesting. In my other experiments, this is about the time he started getting some hits from European and South American clubs. So here's what we'll do. We'll go forward one more year and see where we are. We'll see you back here in a moment. Well, it is now the 30th of October, 2022. 5 years into Yuan's career, and let's see where he is. He's still at Shangang. His ability is up to 146. He's got 47 appearances for the Chinese team. $8.5 million value. He's gone up $500K. His salary's gone up. Wow. In 27 appearances, he had 14 goals allowed, 17 shutouts, 6 Player of the Match awards, a 7.42 rating. In the Chinese Super Cup, 1 appearance, 1 shutout, and an 8.3 rating, and a Player of the Match award. In the Asian Champions League, 11 appearances, 10 goals allowed, 4 shutouts, 7.07 rating. Let's see how they did. They got to the semifinals. They lost to Perth Glory on 4-0 aggregate score. Anything else of note? His contract expires in a year. And still no one sniffing around him just yet. You know, I would almost bet this contract here with Shangang is going to be his last. But we will have to wait until the next video to find out. Well, as we can see, Chongqing Shumenyuan is already one of the world's best keepers. The question is, how well is he known outside of China? I would expect his international appearances to put his name on the map, as it were. I would also expect that another year in Shangang and another year of improvement and another year of games like this, where he has 0.5 goals allowed over the course of a season, 17 shutouts, a 7.42 rating. I would expect some of the bigger European teams to start making offers for him. I hope everybody watching had a little bit of fun. I know I'm having fun with this. This is the first of more than a few experiments I'd like to try. I don't have a set schedule for them, but I'll try a few different things, and we'll see how well they work. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please drop a like down below. Subscribe for more Football Manager content. And as always, my name is FM Jellicoe, and I thank you for watching.